Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Excuse how I look, please. I just worked out, just got back to work, so I thought I'd go ahead and do this right quick. So please don't judge me by my appearance. I have been working hard and feel pretty good. I always love going and working out. It's become a part of my life now, and I never thought I would say that, but it's been a God sent thing, and I'm very thankful to God for it. Anyway, I want to talk today about being an overcomer. The Bible tells us we're made an overcomer by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of our testimony. So that shows that we are supposed to testify when something good happens, when God brings something good our way, whether it's in church or share a video, whether you tell a friend or a family member, just, hey, guess what God's done for me? Because He wants us to do that, and He deserves us to do that. So I just wanted to give a quick testimony right quick about what God has done for me the last couple of weeks. When I initially started doing these videos a little over 2 weeks ago, it was on a Sunday, and our pastor, Brother Anthony Kennedy, had preached a message on overcoming obstacles. And he talked about Joshua and the Battle of Jericho. And he said, of course, in the Bible, they walked around it 6 days, one time a day for 6 days. They were supposed to walk around it, not make any sound or anything like that, but just walk around it. And then on the seventh day, God told them to march around it 7 times. And on the 7th time, the priest blew the trumpets, and the people were supposed to shout with a great shout. And when that happened, then God was going to give them the city. So sure enough, they did that. They did it exactly the way God directed them to do it. And on the 7th time, on the 7th day, when the priest blew the ram's horns, the people shouted with a great shout, and the walls of the city fell down flat, and they took the city. So Brother Anthony brought it around to us, as far as obstacles that we face, and how that, maybe we should try something different for 7 days and do it once a day for 6 days, and then on the 7th day, 7 times. So he said, I want you to think about something that you don't normally do, that you could add to your daily routine that might help you overcome the obstacles. So on the way home, I thought, Lord, what can I do for these next 7 days? And for some reason, this popped into my head, do a live video. And that's why it started. And I did it that week, every day that week. And on the 7th day, I had planned on ending it and not doing anymore. But some people were responding and asking me to keep going. So since then, it's just been, like I said, a day-by-day thing, and I pray about it. But I just want you to know, whatever obstacles you face, there is a chance to overcome them. And we are made overcomers. And the Word tells us that. Like I said a while ago, it's by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of our testimony. Jesus' blood was shed so that we could be overcomers, so we could be victorious in this life. So we don't have to feel down and defeated all the time and miserable, but that we can have hope and joy, and we can overcome whatever the enemy tries to throw at us, and we can overcome whatever obstacles we put in our own way, because sometimes we mess up ourselves sometimes. So just know that testify. If you want to do a live video, I challenge you to do something different that breaks you out of your comfort zone, that you can testify, even testify before the victory comes. Because if you think about it, when Joshua and the Israelites took Jericho, they shouted before the walls fell down. So sometimes we have to shout before the victory comes, and we have to give praise before the victory comes. So just think about today what you could do differently. Just think of it as a challenge from me to you personally. What you could do differently today for the next 6 days. Do it once a day. And on the 7th day, do it 7 times. And then believe with all your heart. And shout with a great shout. And know that the walls are coming down. And I believe with all my heart. And I have faith that God can do it, because He will. So just think about today the things you want to be an overcomer in. And how you can do something to show God how serious you are about it. And that brings praise to His name and not to ours. So I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. I got to go in and go back to work for the afternoon. But I'm thinking about y'all, praying for you. If you ever need me, you can message me, inbox me, whichever you want to do. And I will do my best to pray for you. So just know you're not alone. And God wants you to be an overcomer. And we are more than conquerors through Jesus Christ. So testify. Love y'all. Bye.